Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here, and welcome to episode 566 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, DigiNex has been selected by Treasury Management International for crypto transactions. MEIUF has purchased another $10 million in Bitcoin, and the Nine has signed an MOU for Bitcoin mining machines. Just before we get into the show, however, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. Some of these include the Clean Tech and Climate Change podcast and also the Cannabis podcast, both of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so DigiNex Limited, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol EQOS, has been selected by Corporate Treasury Publishing Group, Treasury Management International, or TMI, to enable and facilitate the latter's cryptocurrency transactions. According to the press release, this is part of a wider study into the practical applications of crypto assets for corporate treasurers. TMI's CEO Robin Page had this to say, quote, "We are excited to be working with DigiNex to explore the benefits and opportunities for treasurers to diversify their armory of investment and payment instruments. And how better to gain insight into the real-world experience of crypto assets than by accepting them ourselves. We chose DigiNex, a Nasdaq-listed company, to partner with as a reflection of dedication to fair and transparent markets as well as institutional-grade infrastructure. We plan to offer selected fintechs and banks wishing to explore crypto assets the opportunity to pay TMI with Bitcoin, which we will in turn hold as our own treasury asset." End quote. Hong Kong tech company MEIUF Inc., which trades on the OTC as MEIUF, now has cryptocurrency holdings of approximately $100 million following the purchase of an additional $10 million in Bitcoin today. Specifically, the $10 million in Bitcoin was acquired by MEIUF HK, the wholly owned Hong Kong subsidiary of MEIUF Inc. The following excerpt from the purchase announcement outlines the company's position on crypto. Quote, "The board believes cryptocurrencies have ample room for appreciation in value, and by allocating part of its treasury in cryptocurrencies can also serve as a diversification to holding cash, which is subject to depreciation pressure due to aggressive increases in money supply by central banks globally in treasury management. More importantly, the board considers this a demonstration to investors and stakeholders that the group has the vision and determination to embrace technological evolution and hence preparing its foray into the blockchain industry." End quote. The Nine Limited, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol NCTY, has signed a memorandum of understanding to purchase Bitcoin mining machines by the issuance of Class A ordinary shares. This will include 2,000 units of Avalon miners with a total hash rate of approximately 100 petahash per second. And according to the press release, the Nine has also completed the signing of definitive agreements for 12,246 units of Bitcoin mining machines with a total hash rate of approximately 288 petahash per second. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and most audio platforms available.